All right, cowabunga dudes and dudettes. It's almost that time. Haul A Thon is upon us. A lot of rumors going out there when that might actually be. But we do know that Target Con is happening on February 18th. Now, normally this is a Funko event, but I believe that we'll get one surprise for NECA, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So let's talk about it. So, like I said, Target Con is on February 18th, and what we know as far as Ninja Turtles related is that we will be getting the deluxe style Last Ronin pop with the comic cover. Now, we do not know which week this may drop because usually it's a 4-week event where they do drops every Friday. Um, and but I believe that NECA will have one surprise, and that surprise may be Evil Rex 1. Now, this showed up on Target's website, and some people were able to order it, but it has not shipped out to them yet, I believe because it was an accident and it wasn't supposed to drop that soon. So that being said, I believe that Target Target will drop Evil Rex 1 during Target Con. And that'll probably be the only thing that we see during that event. So after the 4-week Target Con event, we'll jump right into Haul A Thon, which I believe will take us at the end of March, maybe the first week of April. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap there, but I believe in the next period of the year for businesses, that's when they'll start the next event. So I want to say it's going to be the first week of April. For us experienced NECA TMNT collectors, we all know what Haul A Thon's about, where they drop all kinds of NECA product during this 4-week period. Those that are not into the know, prepare your wallets, because last year's Haul A Thon, it was about $700 worth of product that dropped all in 1 week. Now, this is supposed to be a 4-week event where we see things every week, but NECA, being a smaller company, cannot control that. It's not really communicated down to their merchandisers about it or Target themselves. So I will show a picture from an Instagram post that I did last year of Haul A Thon where all these items hit on the store shelves at the same time. So let's start off with some low hanging fruit. We've already seen these items in store as far as small local shops like your comic book stores and your smaller toy shops. And that is the Last Ronin Raphael and the Last Ronin Footbot. I believe we're going to see these show up in Target very soon. Not sure if it's actually going to be part of Haul A Thon or Target Con, but I do believe we'll see these stocked in store pretty soon. So enough of that. Let's stop dancing around the subject and let's get down to the nitty gritty. So here are my top 10 figures that we might see during Haul A Thon. Now, these are predictions and my guesses as to what may be dropping and some of the things I want to see. So comment below. Let me know what your top picks are for Haul A Thon and what you want to see and what you're most excited about to grab. So number one, it's going to be the Pizza Club Ultimate Turtles, specifically Michelangelo and Donatello. If you watch one of my previous videos, I told you that these two showed up on shipping data in early December. So it's only a matter of time before these show up in store. So I believe they are being held right now until they get shipped out for Haul A Thon. So it was said by Trevor from NECA during one of the NECA walkthroughs that they were going to release 2 of these separately, so 2 at a time. But we have seen updated packaging for all 4 turtles. So it may be possible that all 4 showed up during Haul A Thon, or if they're actually going to separate the 2 and do 2 at a time. Number 2 is another one that showed up on shipping data early January, and that is the Jack Kirby figure from the Mirage line. Like I said, this showed up on shipping data, and I expect to see this in store during this Haul A Thon season. Number 3 on my list, and this is kind of a twofer because they both showed up on shipping data at the same time. This just came down, and I was notified about it, is the classic color Foot Enforcer from the Mirage line, going back to the original colors. Now we got the blue cell shaded one, but now we are getting the classic color. And this leads me to number 4 as well. This also showed up at the same time as the Foot Enforcer, and that is the Adventure Series Samurai Usagi. So Samurai Usagi and the classic color Foot Enforcer showed up at the same time. So I believe both of these are going to show up during the Haul A Thon. Okay, so 1 through 4, those were pretty easy to predict because, like I said, they showed up on shipping data. So we know they're already here. And given the track record, they should show up in store soon anyways. So let's get down to it. 5 through 10, these are going to be purely assumptions and predictions. So starting with number 5, the Punk Turtles 4-pack. Now this was shown off at SDCC, and Trevor had mentioned that he believes that they would show up in Q1 of 2024. And so this timing as far as Haul A Thon, which would pretty much land in the end of Q1, beginning of Q2, sounds about right. So number 5, the 4-pack Punk Turtles. And keeping up with the Toon style of figures, number 6 is going to be the Space Adventures Samurai Michelangelo. So number 6, Space Adventures Michelangelo, is another prediction I have for Haul A Thon. So I'm going to run through 7 and 8 real quick. Number 7, I believe, is going to be Space Adventures Astronaut Donatello. And number 8 will be Business Suit Casey Jones. The theme of Haul A Thon, since it's at Target, is going to be the more cartoon adjacent figures. So Space Adventure Donatello and Business Suit Casey Jones, which looks really awesome. And then that leads me to number 9 and 10 on my list of predictions for Haul A Thon are going to be the Archie line figures. So I believe Belly Bomb is going to be part of it, and also the Mondo Gecko. So these two, as far as Haul A Thon, are going to be the last two on my prediction list. Last year, we did get Archie figures as part of Haul A Thon. We actually got 3 figures last year. This year, I believe it's only going to be the 2. So those are my top 10 predictions for Haul A Thon 2024. Now you're going to say, what about all these other figures that are revealed at SDCC, like Baxter Stockman, like Leatherhead, like Rat King? All these are more comic eccentric figures, and I believe those are either going to go to Best Buy or your smaller retailers like your local comic book shop or toy stores in your area or online e-tailers. So I believe those are going to be a little bit later down the line. Now they could show up at the same time as far as pre-orders, but I believe those are going to be a little bit later after Haul A Thon, maybe in the summer. Then I also believe that the other 4-pack, the Archie Wrestling Turtles, I don't think Neca will drop 2 4-packs at the same time. I believe that one's going to be a Neca store exclusive, something that they drop in the summer for us to pre-order and ship later on in the year. So, like I said, these are all guesses, predictions, things that I feel is going to happen this year. So that's the end of the video. I'll catch you guys on the hunt. Please make sure to subscribe and follow my Instagram, TikTok, all the social medias so you can see up-to-date hunts. Hopefully this Haul A Thon is an exciting one.